Did you know the United States narrowly avoided one of the biggest pharmaceutical disasters in history, and all because a woman said no? In the 1960s, the drug thalidomide had already been approved overseas for use in pregnant women to help treat things like morning sickness. And the United States was no different. The FDA was chomping at the bit to get this drug approved. But it was actually one of the FDA's newest reviewers, Frances Oldham Kelsey, who said no and blocked thalidomide from being approved in the United States. Thalidomide had been marketed as a miracle cure for morning sickness, and everyone around her, mostly men, wanted to give it the rubber stamp of approval. But Frances, who was literally on her first month of the job, didn't like what she was seeing. The company seeking approval didn't submit any safety data on how it affected pregnancy, and the animal studies they did include were incomplete. Frances continued to ask for more and more and more. Meanwhile, she was getting heavily pressured. She was called a bureaucratic nuisance. The drug company even sent reps to her office every single week to try to wear her down, but she would not budge. And while things stalled out in the United States, the entire rest of the world suffered. As it turns out, thalidomide had catastrophic effects on pregnancy, and over 10,000 babies were born with severe birth defects thanks to the use of the drug. Entire governments were left reeling, but not the United States. And this is all because Frances Oldham Kelsey said no. So what happened after? Well, she was promoted, and she was even given the President's Award for Distinguished Federal Civilian Service by President John F. Kennedy. This is actually the highest honor a civil servant can receive. And thalidomide was never sold in the United States. And the kicker is that what she did didn't just save lives, it led to sweeping reforms in drug approvals at the FDA. Drug makers actually had to start proving safety and efficacy before they were allowed to start making drugs. Frances Oldham Kelsey's story is a reminder that sometimes the most powerful word in your arsenal is no. Follow for more and let me know if you have any questions.